4 months, roughly. It's been roughly 4 months since we've seen anything in the way of character reveals for Injustice 2. All the while, we've been chomping at the bit. Just give us something. Just like with MKX, actually. When MKX was first announced with that trailer showing Scorpion and Sub-Zero with that kind of weird rap song, we got the Kano trailer, then we got the Quan Chi trailer, and then we had nothing for what seemed like an eternity. And then out of nowhere, story trailer. The story trailer had like 6 or 7 character reveals, all sorts of it's just crazy. All right. So here we are. I think the last trailer for Injustice was Wonder Woman and Blue Beetle or Deadshot Harley Quinn. It was, I can't remember. That's how long it's been. But now we've got the story trailer. And if they're going to follow the same path they did with Mortal Kombat, then that would mean that because Injustice comes out in May, we should start to see regular or at least semi-regular character reveals through trailers, through like combat cast. I don't know what they're going to call it for DC. Maybe they'll call it the same. But we should start to see a regular flow of information for the game, or at least I hope we will. So far in the game, we have a few legacy characters: Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Flash, Atrocitus, Gorilla Grodd, Wonder Woman, Blue Beetle, Deadshot, and Harley Quinn. All right, so we've got a few characters. Haven't got my character yet, though. I want Scarecrow. Scarecrow for Injustice 2, #new face of fear. Now, I know some people are like, man, too many fucking Batman characters. I don't give a damn. I want Scarecrow. You cannot tell me, looking at the Arkham Knight, that Scarecrow cannot be a good character in a fighting game. But that's besides the point. So, finally, we've got something. We've got a story trailer. I'm really hyped to see it. I've been off social media all day. I don't know who's in it. I know there's been like 4 leaked character lists. I don't give a damn. I want concrete information. So, story trailer. Let's do it.
Peggy 16.
Peggy 16. 28. If you gotta meet the criteria. NetherRealm. Alright, let's see some.
Savior.
Okay. Evil Superman.
Monster.
That's where they left off in the first Injustice.
Guardian. Vigilante.
Is Batman
The
watching
preservation of life.
him? Supergirl. Okay.
So often, the justification for taking it.
Wonder Woman. Okay. Are Supergirl and Wonder Woman gonna fight?
Elevating those that keep guard.
Batman.
Until they watch. Too close.
Who's talking right now?
And the so-called
Hey, that's what he had in the Dark Knight Rises.
condoning the very act.
Is I
he
can
would
watch you through
condemn.
all computer screens and cell phones and stuff. Okay.
Transgressions of the past.
Supergirl's planet.
Shape
Okay.
actions to come.
Interesting.
As offspring turns into adversary.
Robin. Is that gonna be Damian? Damian Wayne? Yo, what's Superman do? Is that the good
Yesterday's
Superman or the bad
loss.
Superman? I can't tell. Okay, so Lois is dead.
Leads to madness.
That's the what happened in Justice. He got tricked into killing Lois when she was pregnant with his baby, and it made him snap and kill the Joker.
God becomes tyrant.
Oh, like
Becomes
the
outcast.
Arkham City Joker outfit. Okay.
Becomes dust. As factions
Society,
dissolve
the Injustice
and fall,
Society. Oh shit, it's Bane.
and
Nice.
lust
Is
for
Bane gonna be
power enslaves all.
Poison Ivy? All right. New character. I know Conflict is gonna be happy. He's been chomping
Such
at the bit. to
folly
get-
and futility in the grand
Oh, what the
design.
All right, so they're turning on each other for something.
Curious how lines once clearly defined
Who is talking right now, though?
become blurred.
Zod. All right, so they're all squaring up. Why is Batman there? Batman's not gonna win that fight.
Perhaps it is time for them to be redrawn.
Yo, dude, that's fucking Brainiac. I'm gonna look back at that shit. That was fucking Brainiac. That was, yeah, definitely. He's gonna come in and kind of absorb all the information in the world and then destroy it. What's that? Yo, fucking Darkseid though. Okay, so, all right. So what do we got? Hold on. Before we get to that, let me go back.
Loss.
All right, so it looks like they're kind of retelling how Injustice came about.
Yesterday's loss.
So Superman. So if I remember right, in the Injustice Society storyline, or the Injustice, whatever name they gave it at this point, excuse me, Joker tricked Superman, I think using Joker venom or something along the line, Joker gas. He tricked He tricked Superman into killing Lois, and who at the time was pregnant with his baby, and that made him just fucking snap. And then he killed the Joker, and that's what made Superman decide that he needed to be the one running shit, or at least they needed to start taking more of an ironclad approach to how they govern the world. So it looks like they're retelling the story of Injustice, but in the beginning of it, they have the evil Superman locked up. That's how Injustice 1 ended. The evil Superman was locked up, and the good Superman was free. Now, in the Justice League cartoon, when they did the Injustice League or the Injustice Society storyline, the whole thing was they defeated the evil Justice League, of course, and imprisoned them, if I remember right. And then for at least a season or two afterwards, the story was, how do we keep Superman, like the good Superman, from going the way that the alternate universe Superman did when he formed the Injustice Society? So the whole thing was they couldn't let Lex Luthor become the president of the United States, because that is what changed. I don't know. They keep changing the storyline, but basically they tried to keep Superman from going down that path by stopping whatever it was that made him do that in the first place. So I don't know if they're going to go with that same element in the story here of evil Superman is locked up and we have to stop whatever happened from happening to the good Superman. Otherwise we'll have two, or, Superman will go evil.
Monster.
So they show him locked up, but what they don't show is when they have Superman later, they don't distinguish whether the Superman they have later in the trailer, this one, or this one. We don't know if that's the evil Superman and that he's just remembering what it is that made him snap in the first place, or if that's maybe good Superman going through the same thing.
Loss.
Look at this again.
And God becomes tyrant.
So he kills the Joker, right?
Becomes outcast.
Oh, wait, no. Okay, so let's listen to it again.
Yesterday's loss.
Okay, yesterday's loss.
Leads to madness.
Okay, so he lost Lois, he went crazy.
And God becomes tyrant.
Okay, that's when he killed Joker.
Becomes outcast.
And then, okay, so that must mean, so that's evil Superman then, because it's saying that yesterday's loss, which would have been Lois dying, led to him going insane, killing the Joker, and then becoming an outcast. So that's evil Superman the whole time. From the time when he lost Lois, formed the Injustice Society and killed the Joker, and then got beat and was locked up. And then I guess at some point
becomes dust. As factions
Society. Injustice Society?
dissolve and
so Bane and Poison Ivy are going to play some role in this. Yeah, okay. Hey, I know Conflict is happy. I know a lot of people are happy about that. Poison Ivy, because she's been like a really popular requested character. I've seen a lot of people asking for her. No Scarecrow though. I'm kind of bummed, and no gameplay. I'm a little bummed about that too. I'm glad we got something story related, so we got to at least kind of see characters like Bane. We don't know Bane, Poison Ivy, Brainiac, and Darkseid. But I just wish we had seen a little more gameplay. We got gameplay a little bit, at least clips of it, in the Mortal Kombat X story trailer. Here it's basically cinematic, which it's fine. I'm glad we got something. Let's go ahead. So something happens and turns them all against each other. So I'm wondering if they're going to have like not a civil war, but a civil war among themselves, and then Brainiac is going to come in to try and just pick up the pieces. Or maybe he'll have something to do with why they're fighting in the first place. Maybe he captures one of them and then brainwashes them, or maybe he makes a robot clone, because Brainiac does all kinds of stuff like that. Didn't he build like a Superman robot, like an army of Superman robots? Maybe he'll build a robot clone of one of these guys and make them turn on each other. Hard to say.
Curious how
Okay,
lives
so they turn on
work.
each other for some reason. They don't show Robin at this point, so he must be somewhere chilling.
Perhaps it is time for them to be.
Yo, that is such a good look for him,
redrawn.
too. That's totally Brainiac. And then the dark side, let's talk about that. Omega beams, baby. And boom tubes. So what I'm kind of wondering is... Hold on. So when MKX started rolling out its trailers, we got a pre-order to fight as Goro, right? Goro was the big pre-order bonus. But in the storyline, Goro never appeared anywhere. He was in the MKX comic books that they released before the game came out, and even after the game came out. So this makes me wonder if Darkseid is even going to be in the story mode, or if he's just going to be like a character that you can fight as, who'll have his own story, like in the ladders of the game, his own story and ending, but he won't actually appear in the game. Kind of hoping that he does, because Darkseid is like a big enough villain to where he should make an appearance in the story. Who knows? Maybe he'll be like a cameo at the very end after the credits, and they'll show that maybe Darkseid and his whole army is going to come, and they have to kind of team up with the gods. I can't remember what planet the gods came from, but Darkseid and Planet Apocalypse, I think, versus New something. I can't remember. It's been a long time since I've seen it, but... And then it looks like we get different editions of the game. So Standard, Deluxe, and Ultimate. That's odd. I don't think they did that with MKX. No, wait, they did. They had statues and things. Shows you how long it's been. Let me do a quick search here. Injustice 2 Deluxe Edition. Okay. I'm going to see what you get for it. Injustice.com. Okay, Deluxe Edition. Let me see here. So Standard Edition, I'm assuming it's just the game. The Deluxe Edition, Digital Deluxe, sorry, includes 3 DLC fighters and 1 premium skin. Transform your Supergirl into Power Girl. Okay. With all new look, voice, and dialogue, plus 1 exclusive gear shader pack. Okay. Ultimate Edition. What do you get with Ultimate Edition? Includes 9 DLC fighters and 3 premiere skins. Transform Flash, Green Lantern, and Supergirl into alternate characters with new looks, voices, and dialogue. Okay, so I don't know if you can see it here. Let me see if I can. Maybe not. Okay, so hold on just a second. I'm going to see if I can get you guys to see what I'm seeing. Don't go anywhere. That's really weird. That's interesting. An interesting approach. Hold on. Okay, so Deluxe Edition, or the Ultimate Edition. So it looks like you get Reverse Flash. Is that Hal Jordan? The Hal Jordan Green Lantern, and then Power Girl. So with the Standard Edition, you get no DLC, no costumes. You just get the game, which makes sense. The Deluxe Edition, you get 3 DLC fighters. They don't really say who, and a Power Girl costume and voice. And Ultimate, you get Reverse Flash, Alternative Green Lantern, and Power Girl. So at least at this point, we can conclude that Green Lantern is all but confirmed. I mean, he's confirmed. He's there. That's kind of interesting. So there's at least 9 DLC characters. We don't know who. And with the Deluxe Edition, it says includes 3 DLC fighters, but they don't tell you who you're getting, obviously, because they haven't announced all the characters. So do you get to pick? No, you probably wouldn't get to pick. You probably just get 3 whatever characters they bundle together. That's an interesting way of going about it. I mean, it's fine. I guess it depends on how much they're going to cost. Is there a cost here? There's GameStop links. Okay, let me just quickly click on a link here to see what it says. Okay, so the Deluxe Edition is $79.99. The standard edition is $59.99, and the ultimate edition is $99.99. Huh. Okay. So the basic version of the game is $60. That's standard. The 3 DLC fighters, that's $80, and then everything, supposedly, at least everything they're going to give you right up front, is $100. I want to be mad about that, but I can't be because that makes sense, and that's also kind of how they did it with Mortal Kombat, if I remember right. When Mortal Kombat X came out, you had the basic version of the game, $60. You had a version of the game that came with the game itself, obviously, Goro as a pre-order bonus, and then the 4 combat pack characters who had yet to be announced outside of Jason. And I want to say I paid $80 for that. And then you have the version that came with like the gold skin Scorpion, the statue, the DLC. That was like $120, I think. It's been about 2 years. So this kind of falls right along in line with that. If we were to look at the cost of the Ultimate Edition, that's the one I'm going to have to get because as a competitive player who travels and competes and all that other stuff, I need to have all the characters. I need to have all the matchups available so I can study them. So $100. Okay, so $60 for the game. $40 for 9 DLC characters plus costumes, I'm assuming. Let me look at it again just to be sure. Let's see, Digital Deluxe. Okay, so... Oh, sorry. Okay, 9 DLC characters, 3 skins, including different voices. Customize the look of your roster with the Destroyer and Defender shader packs. Okay, so for $100, I get 9 characters, 3 different skins with voices and costumes, and shader packs, whatever those are supposed to be. So for $40 extra, which honestly that's not a bad deal. Most DLC in games that I see are about $5 a character, so that's $5 cheaper than that at that rate. Plus you get different voices, which is kind of cool. Power Girl, Reverse Flash, and Hal Jordan, I'm assuming. So interesting. That was I was hoping for some gameplay. I was hoping for Scarecrow, but that's fine. It's still early. We've got a long way to go before Injustice 2 rolls out. I'm going to be getting the Ultimate Edition. What can I say? I need it. I can't have characters that aren't available. I can't be losing the matchups that I don't know I can't get to. So hopefully that the next reveal will come soon. It won't be another 3 or 4 months before we get it. Keeping my fingers crossed for Static. Okay, number 1, Scarecrow. Number 2, Static Shock. Number 3, Clayface, because I think Clayface would be a dope fighting game character. And number 4, Zatanna. I know she probably won't be in the game. We'll have Dr. Fate, but I would like to see her back. But Scarecrow, Static, Zatanna, Clayface. That order instead. Let me know what you guys think. I will be back with some more match uploads and some updates to the Ermac guide. I know I've been slacking on that. I'm sorry for that, but I'll be back with some more content for you guys, match uploads, some tech that I've been working on, and probably the 3rd volume of MKX Tips and Tricks, where I will advise and guide how to develop your neutral game. So, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe for future content, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.